Well, I just wanted to say, ooh, god damn, thank you to Clay. Thank you very much, my friend. I got some reading to do. Good God, things heavier than my baby. It's I guess the full biography of the Beatles, which I already have. The anthology book, I think, and then another one. And then I've got so much to learn about the Beatles now. It's crazy. Like I get to listen to the music, and now I get to really dive in. It's pretty cool. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, kind of. I'm pretty tired. Like I said, I feel like I'm in a funk for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep last night. Like I was up real late. Like I said, it was like Tuesdays are always hard because I have to watch the kids like later than usual, and then that always puts everything, pushes everything back. So I had a late night, got up early, had to go, do it again. So it is what it is. But we are back with our Spotlight Artist of the Month, Sir Elton John. I forgot to call him Mr. Elton John. I forgot the Sir. Can't forget the Sir. We're listening to the album Tumbleweed Connection today. We're listening to 4 tracks from it, picked out by our patrons, our Discord members, and financed and picked by our patron Barry. Thank you very much for your support, Barry. I truly appreciate you, my friend. I really do. So we're going to be doing Come Down in Time, Country Comfort, Where to Now, St. Peter, and Burn Down the Mission, which apparently is the most enduring song from this album. So let's get into it. If y'all aren't subscribed, we just did I think we did 4 songs from his self-titled last week. Well, over 2 weeks we did, but I'll link that video right there if y'all want to watch that one too. It was good, man. I really enjoy him and Bernie. They're such a great duo. They work so well together. They just make magic. I love when that happens. So let's go. All right, first up is Come Down in Time. What did I just did a track? There's so many songs with the word time in it. Crazy. All right. Come Down in Time. Elton John. 3, 2, 1, go. No come downs today. Or any day for a while.
In the quiet, silent seconds, I turned off the light switch and I came down to meet you in the half light the moon left while a cluster of nightjars sang some songs out of tune. A mantle of bright light shone down from a room. Come down in time, I still hear her say, so clear in my ear, like it was today. Come down in time was the message she gave. Come down in time and I'll meet you halfway.
That's gorgeous, honestly. Stand up, double bass. I always call it stand up.
Well, I don't know if I should have heard her as yet, but a true love like hers is a hard love to get, and I walk most all the way, and I ain't heard her call, and
Roger Pope on
to
drums.
thinking if she's coming at all. Come down in time, I still hear her say, so clear in my ear, like it was today. Come down in time was the message she gave.
Gorgeous instrumentation.
Come down in time and I'll meet you halfway. There are women, and some hold you tight while some leave you counting.
So pretty.
Stars in the night.
Wow, that was gorgeous. That was track 2. This is track 3. Perfect.
Soon the pines will be falling everywhere. Village children fight each other for a share. And the 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares a sermon for next week. I saw Grandma yesterday down at the store. Well, she's really going fine for 84. Well, she asked me if sometime I'd fix her barn.
This is
Poor old girl, she needs a hand to run the farm.
This is Barry Morgan on the drums. And the last track, I was wrong. Sorry.
Country comfort in my bones. That's the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Just an old-fashioned feeling, fully grown.
Who's doing the bass?
Country comforts in a truck.
Kirby Flowers, killing it. Damn.
Down at the well, they got a new machine. The foreman says it cuts manpower by 15. Yeah, but that ain't natural. Well, so Clay would say. You see, as a horse-drawn
Gordon
man,
Huntley on the steel guitar.
his dying day. And it's good old country comfort in my bones.
Dude, he is killing this country sound too.
The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Just an old-fashioned feeling, fully grown. Country comforts and a truck is going back home.
Wow. He got that sound down perfectly.
And it's good old country comfort in my bones.
Already got me singing it. It's crazy.
The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Just an old-fashioned feeling, fully grown.
This is such a interesting hybrid of stuff.
Country comforts and a truck is going back home.
There's like bluegrass, rock, and a little bit of jazz at the same time. It's so weird.
Now the old fat goose is flying across the sticks. The hedgehog's done in clay between the bricks. And the rocking chairs are creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch.
This one reminded me of home so much. I missed the grass and the trees. And all the bees. Where to now, St. Peter? This is on side 2.
I took myself a blue canoe, and I floated like a leaf, dazzling, dancing, half enchanted.
It's got such a slight, I don't know, instrumentation at points, but it speaks volumes though. Very light. This is Roger Pope on the drums. Honestly, this makes me want to listen to the whole album. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate all of you. This is Dave Glover on bass. The lyrics have been so good, man. Bernie is such a good writer. Who would have thunk that Elton's voice would fill like just this? I didn't think he could do this. Like he's pulling off the country singer star very well. I think the instrumentation's helping a lot, but he's killing it. Damn, just like that. Last song, Burn Down the Mission. Here we go. Let me take a sip. It's the last track on the album.
You tell me there's an angel in your tree.
At least I put them in order. It's not all of them, but something.
Did he say he'd come to call on me? For things are getting desperate in our home, living in the parish of the restless folks I know. Everybody now, bring your family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the fat start to hide. Behind four walls of stone, the rich man sleeps. It's time we put the flame torch to their keys. Burn down the mission if we're gonna stay alive.
Ooh, that piano.
Smoke fly to heaven, see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, burn it down to stay alive. It's our only chance of living. Take all you need to live in the side.
Oh boy. Man, I bet this song hits even harder after listening to the whole album. It's probably just like this release. I know it's like a concept album, so that's so cool.
Leaving the woods, the squirrels are out today. My wife cried when they came to take me away, yeah. But what more could I do just to keep her warm? Then burn, 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 burn down the mission walls. Now everybody, bring your family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the fat start to hide. Behind four walls of stone, the rich man sleeps. It's time we put the flame torch to their keys.
This is the song where Elton's shining the most.
Burn down the mission,
He is killing it.
Lord, if we're gonna stay alive.
Oh,
Watch the black smoke fly to heaven, see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, Lord, if we're gonna stay alive. It's our only chance of living. Take all you need to live
wow. That's what it sounded like. Who's the bass player in this one? Herbie Flowers again. Oh my god, that's such a good line. Everybody dance. Start doing the robot. Oh my god. Wow. Saloon music. like we're leaving something. That was so weird. What the fuck, man? All right, so that last little bit there at the end, it felt like we were going through some kind of like terminal. This is some audio terminal. It was so weird. It felt like we were leaving like on some kind of spiritual audio train, bro. I want to know what the story behind this is, like the narrative for the concept now. I really want to know it. I bet I could look it up. Apparently he played that song every night, basically, on most of his tours. This was ranked number 458 on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the top 500 greatest albums of all time. Peaked number 2 on the UK album charts, number 5 on the US Billboard 200 charts. It was certified platinum in August of 1998. So it's a concept album based on a country and western and Americana themes. All songs are written by John and Bernie, except for Love Song, which is by Leslie Duncan. So what's the background on it? But it was totally influenced by the band's album, music from Big Pink and Robbie Robertson songs. I've always loved Americana and I loved American Westerns. I've always said that El Paso was a song that made me want to write songs. It was the perfect meshing of melody and storyline, and I thought that here was something that married rhythms and the written word completely, John has remarked. Lyrically and melodically, that's probably one of our most perfect albums. I don't think there's any song on there that doesn't melodically fit the lyric. Basic tracks for three of the albums were Come Down in Time, Country Comfort, and Burn Down the Mission. And they were all recorded at Trident with the sessions during the previous LP. Elton John, with overdubs completed for Tumbleweed Connection. So the songs we listened to, so is that why they were... those three songs, so Come Down in Time, Country Comfort, and Burn Down the Mission, were recorded during their Elton John self-titled, but they just did overdubs for it. Like, I know I just repeated myself. But that's crazy. Those three are my favorite out of all the four, because I don't know if the third one I didn't connect as well with it as compared to the other three. So that's strange. I wonder if that has anything to do with just because I've already heard the other one. I really like the last album. It's interesting. But I really like the overdubs then too. Whatever they did to it, man, they totally made this feel like a country and western world. Like they did, like even down to the tumbleweeds in your head. Like I could picture everything, man. They had it down perfectly. And just the ending, man, like what, that was almost like a day in the life, but in a different way. It was like the opposite. Like it was like the inverse of what a day in the life does. How it just kind of like rises. That kind of like fell, but it still felt like rising at the same time. It was really weird. I won't get over that. That was so strange. I felt like my soul was being scanned by something, dude. It's so strange. I don't know. Out of all those songs, I would have to go with Come Down in Time, because that was just absolutely gorgeous. That was a Wrecking Crew, Elton John kind of sounding song. Like what was that guy's name? Glenn Campbell. Kind of like a Glenn Campbell kind of song. Definitely big Americana vibes and themes. I could see all that in there. You could hear it in the instrumentation, obviously, but the lyrics too. Like, no one uses the word "the mission" anymore. You know, like that's a whole different. We have a whole different meaning for the mission now compared to what it was like back in the 1800s. Like the mission was the mission, you know, and now the mission, it's like a mission. God, words are so weird. I don't know, man. I really like that. That was really, really good. And I think I like the last song the most, though. Burn Down the Mission. I could see why that was the most prolific song from this. It's got so much energy and flow to it. And once that like main line hits or everyone just wants to start dancing, oh my God, that is genius. That was so good. And I bet that they built it up like throughout the album. I've only heard 4 songs out of 10, I'm guessing, right? I think there's 10 songs on this album. Yeah, so I've heard 4 out of the 10. And then one of them isn't even like one of their songs that was written by Leslie Duncan. So I've heard say half of what they wrote. I bet that the other songs are similar in a way that like just kind of like builds up slowly towards just that release and burn down the mission. Because that's what's what good concept albums do. I think is they build, maybe take away a little bit, build, take away a little bit, and then just bam, hit you with that very last track or that penultimate track and just kill you. It's so good, man. Like I grew up, my favorite album growing up was Colors by Between the Buried. I mean, sometimes you might see it back there on the ledge. I put it back there sometimes. It's a very loose concept album. Let's say that Between the Buried and Me got really much better at the concept albums with Parallax and Parallax 2 and all that. But Colors was technically a concept album. That was my first encounter with one of those. It's like, concept, what the fuck does that mean? You know? I was like, wait, so there's a story that goes along with it? Like, what? I was like, I think like 10 or 11 years old. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I got introduced to so much music in such a short amount of time. Kind of like how it is now. It's kind of, I guess I go through spurts of that in life where I just listen to a ton of music and then I survive on that music for the next 10 years, basically. Man, that was fantastic. Thank you again, Barry. So there's a lot of people. Elton John obviously did lead vocals, acoustic piano, Hammond organ. Brian D also did the Hammond organ. Caleb Quay, lead guitar, acoustic guitar on certain songs, electric guitar. Les Thatcher on acoustic guitar and 12-string. Gordon Huntley, steel guitar. Leslie Duncan on the backing vocals and acoustic guitar on one track. Mike Egan, acoustic guitar. Dave Glover, Herbie Flowers on bass. Chris Lawrence on acoustic bass, Dee Murray on backing vocals and bass guitar, Roger Pope on drums and percussion, Barry Morgan on drums, Nigel Olson on backing vocals and drums on one track, Robin Jones did the congas and the tambourine on Burn Down the Mission, Carl Jenkins on the oboe, Skyla Kanga on the harp, Ian Duck. So that was on Come Down in Time. God, that was beautiful, dude. What a beautiful song that was. Ian Duck on the harmonica. God, I know we find a lot of names on this channel. I'm going to start ranking the names of just like the best names I find. Ian Duck. That's a good name. Tony Hazard, Dusty Springfield, Tammy Hunt, Heather Wheatman, and Yvonne Wheatman all on backing vocals. So there's a lot of people involved with this album, and they all did a fine job. I think the bass was I think the only thing that really stood out to me almost more than what Elton was doing. Because I felt like Elton was kind of taking a backseat, except for like the vocals, obviously. The piano wasn't the main focus. A lot of the instrumentation, all the other stuff was. But once you hit that last track, he just kind of explodes there. And he's just like killing it. And it felt like he was making up for lost time. Because he didn't come down in time. But it's still, I think he did a great job on that. The whole album sounds great. The whole album. 4 songs I've heard sound great. But yeah, I definitely would say that was my favorite one. Burn Down the Mission. And then Come Down in Time. And then, like I said, the bass, I guess that would be from Herbie Flowers. So the tracks that were recorded at the Trident Studios during the self-titled recording, those are my favorite. The other one, it was pretty good. But the other ones are great though. So once again, Mr. John knocks my socks off. I don't know what album we're doing next week, but it is gonna be a good one, I'm guessing, because so far so good. This guy is one talented ass dude. Can you imagine if was he the one y'all were saying like try out for King Crimson and they just didn't take him? God, imagine a Fripp. Oh wow, that'd be good. A Fripp, Bruford, Elton John, John Wetton. Oh my God, it would have been so good. Imagine the music they would have made. That would have been so fucking good. I wish you could peer into like alternate dimensions and see the dimension where, you know, Fripp did get the stick out of his ass that day and was like, you know what? Elton, you're hired. And then they made Red, and then Elton John's face is on the cover of Red, like Bruford and Wetton, and fucking Fripp's is, and then Elton John's just like smiling. Oh man, I wish we had technology for that. Well, we do, but you know, I can't use it. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed that. I love doing these Spotlight Artists of the Month videos. They're pretty cool, man, because it finally gives me a way to really, you know, get a good taste of an artist within a month's period. It's pretty good because you get 4 songs every week from one certain, you know, for an album, then a different album. That's, I think, a really cool format, and I'm glad that we're going to be doing that again next week, or next month, I mean. We are voting currently on our Patreon. If you go join Patreon in any tier, get access to our Discord. Barry and Elias are running the voting right now for our next artist. Will be in June. If you want to come help us with that, we'd love it. We'd appreciate your help. You can join Patreon at the $15 tier or up to get one free request a month as well, if you want to do that. There's also a PayPal link down in the description if you would like to leave a tip or send a request in that way. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all next week for whatever the fuck album it is. We will find out. I will see you there. Oh no, it didn't end. We're still here. Come on, bro.